Okay, daily accountability. I don't have anything set up right now, and I'll update these videos if they need to be. But for the most part, this is on you. Okay, you have the plan. Now all you have to do is do it. You're like it literally is that easy. And what we're gonna do is every day, if you go in here, calendar, you'll see in here I started this daily accountability. You should see this. Let's say you're in the future. Every day, for me, it's 5 p.m. I think it's 10 a.m. right now, but 5 p.m. It'll say the time in your area, so it'll tell you what time I'll be on. But basically, for an hour every day, I'll be on, and I'll be working on my own stuff. I technically work like 2, 3, 4 hours on my own stuff, maybe more. I used to do 2-hour videos, but it got kind of long. So I have an hour of my time where I sit down, I work on my game, and if you come in, you can come in for 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, whatever it is, and I just need you to tell me what you're working on. So the main thing with this is like the only question you need to answer is, or two questions. One is, what are you going to do next? What's the next step? And the second thing is, did you do what you said you were going to do? Because at the end of the day, accountability is, can you do what you say you're going to do? Okay, this is the glue. Because if you can plan and you can do what you say you're going to do, then game dev is very simple and easy. It's pretty straightforward. It's like a non-brain. A lot of developers are like, "Oh, game dev is so hard. You have to think a lot about stuff and whatnot." It's because you're doing a lot and you're not organizing it. At the end of the day, if you plan things right, you don't have to think much. The only time you have to really think is solving some problems, debugging and whatnot. But if you do it right, it's not that bad. And once you start making money from your games, it's actually you're getting paid to think, so it's fun. The problem is that oftentimes you're doing this for free because you're not making any money, and the loop is not working. And we're going to talk about that next. But for the main thing is, we're going to make this as brain dead as possible. So if you can't make it to these, like you can't tell me verbally on the call on these events, then you should go back up community and make a post and say, do something like this format: 1:30, or today's the 30th, 26 or 2026. Um, working on X thing today. Okay, and post. Or if you think, I am not sure how I am going to do X or Y. Any thoughts if you want? But if you do know, then don't worry. You probably have AI to help you. But the main thing is, and then the next day, let's say it's 31st, I'm gonna be like, yesterday I finished X, and today I will do Y. Okay, whatever. Or the other thing you can do is, let's say you did on the 30th, you said, I am going to do X. And someone comments or whatever, and they're like, hey, I want to do this and this. What you could do is, in here, you can come back to your post and in here and see, let me see. Sometimes I post, it's working. Okay, so this is working. Sometimes I post on it to update. Let me see if there's one that has post. So this one, and then I put something else. So you can post and say, hey, I finished this now. And you can say, hey, I'm gonna upload either a video or an image of what I finished. And it's right here, I finished, and you can post it. So you can comment on your own thing as an accountability. Hey, I'm doing this, and then come back because you want to show how you finish that. And so you can say, hey, every post I make, I'm gonna also post like a screenshot of what I did, even if it looks boring or whatever, or if it's code, you can put a screenshot of your code. Hey, I finished this. This is my code, or whatever it is, how you want to. Or I got it done. Yay. And then people can thumbs up and help you. Okay. So the main thing is that, again, what are you going to do next? And are you doing what you said you're going to do, right? That next step, are you doing it? Because that's what we're going to start doing. The moment you start, it starts a loop of accountability. Okay. And you just got to get going on doing it daily. Okay. And if you miss a day, it's okay. You just like get back up and you keep going. But for right now, the focus is creating a habit of doing it every day. Pick a time and log in every day. And so that's why I picked a time to do it in the calendar. It doesn't have to be the same for you, but it's just I had to pick something. And I can't be jumping up and down 1 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. because then I forget what time. So pick the same time every day and stick to it. Every day you're going to be at the computer doing the work or whatever it is. Okay. That is it for accountability. We'll talk about motivation next. See you there.